Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Hi,
How
guys.
are you today? There are so many of you today.
Yeah, oh my God.
Meg,
Let's go live.
We're matching?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you guys. I didn't get the memo. I'm upset. I didn't get the memo.
We didn't.
All right, we have
sign
to
it.
cancel.
We have to. All right, we have to.
Anyway, guys. All right, that was it.
Mona has to change.
I didn't get the memo. Okay, I was. How do you say that? I was kicked out of the group. You don't want me around. All right then, that's fine. I'm not.
The brunettes are going solo.
What do
Anyways,
you?
what's going
Are you discriminating the blonde people here?
Malfoy.
I like the quiet. I like the quiet.
Let's see. What's going on, everybody? I saw some Us United hashtags while we were waiting.
All right.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jessica.
Hi, Jessica.
Hey, Jason. Oh my God, it's going crazy.
Hi, Joey and Craig. Which Craig is this?
I know, right, Meg? It looks good. I mean, get
For
it.
MS,
Ryan.
it looks amazing.
Hi, Ryan. Hello, Jacob. I saw that just popped out. Hey, Nathan. Hey, everybody.
Let's get our girls in here. I can see
like
them
we're-
waiting very patiently.
What were you saying, Nana?
No, it's almost like people are here for somebody.
Not
Oh
us.
yeah, they're hoping for something. I mean, I don't know what.
I have no idea. I wonder. Well, let's kick it off, shall we?
Hey, Craig.
Let's bring some people in.
Bring the
We have
ladies in.
We have Fatma.
We got Ned, we got Fatma,
Chelsea.
And we have a new person today we'd like to introduce.
Lorena.
Hi guys.
Hi, Lorena. Welcome on the stream.
Hi everyone. I love you girls.
Lorena, tell us a bit about yourself. Tell people in the chat a bit about yourself.
About me, well, I'm Lorena. I'm from Spain, Madrid, and I love DC since I was a child. I'm a big Snyder fan, of course. And nice to meet you all.
Okay. So, a lot of people are here for one person. The person's not here yet. They're not here for us.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
Sorry.
God.
But,
I mean, I saw someone saying they're here for us. Just one person. It's okay.
we'll take it. That's okay. That's okay.
I will.
All right. So, how is everybody doing? I mean, we're kicking off 1 week until the big celebration. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what's happening. Well, we don't really know. We're going to celebrate, but it's a big anniversary celebration. So how are you girls celebrating? Do you have any special plans?
Before we jump into that, I just want to comment on this. Listen, you're saying Clark Kent vibes. We're blind as fuck, man. We can't see shit without our glasses.
Like, I take this off and I can't see what's happening on the screen.
Yeah,
Like the last stream, I had on sunglasses for my costume, and I was just kind of like,
I'm blind too. I have to.
Yeah. Like I like. There's literally
but
like.
I appreciate the mad props though. Saying we got Clark Kent vibes though. That was very kind of you.
I did suggest
I feel temporarily better about my blindness.
I did suggest to the group that we should have all dressed up in white V-necks, but
I don't
But
know.
I think I own one. Me either, but I was committed, okay?
Miranda's got white on, and so does Chelsea, so they got the memo.
That's true. That's true.
I'll put my glasses. I put contacts in.
Look, it's like everybody's teaming up, and I'm the only one who is here in this one. But then again, Nash has all the gods. What are you wearing?
As usual.
All the
As
gods.
usual. That is like my favorite one.
What have you got on, Fatma?
Pardon?
Do you have a Zack shirt on?
No, it does. It's very big. It's oversized. and I have to like tie it towards the back for it to fit, and I don't want to ruin it before he does the video for the name on the associate tab. So I want to put the name first. I don't want to scrunch it or like ruin it or like make it worse or anything. Tightening it. So I'm waiting for the name, and then I'll start wearing it more often.
Yes, Steven, that's what the glasses are for.
Steven would know.
Steven would know, yes. So
happy almost birthday, Bob.
Yes.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Like
Wow,
birthday.
Wow.
That's 2 days after my dad's birthday. So I'm kind of glad it takes place a few days later, because then I can focus on doing fandom stuff. Because then I would be like torn between, but I need to go hang out with dad. But I need to set stuff. But
it's technically a national holiday for me, but I don't actually live in my country, so I don't actually get time off. I wouldn't get it anyway. So it doesn't change anything. I'm just stuck at work, and it's national holiday, and it's like fandom holiday, and I will not be able to participate as much as I'd like to. I'm not bitter.
I'm just saying I took Saturday to Tuesday off, so...
So Nana gets to live how I was last year. Last year on the 17th, my brother, who's got cerebral palsy, was going into the city to meet one of his friends who he's been best friends with on the internet for years now. And the only day she could see him was the 17th. So I spent the 17th pushing my brother in his wheelchair when he needed me to, but also furiously texting in corners of a museum or a shop. I mean, I went to Radio City Music Hall. We saw the Christmas show because she'd never seen it. And everyone else is glued to the screen, and I'm just like, and then and I'm practically having a stroke because it was in the middle of that Ben Affleck tweeted. So I'm like,
oh, sorry.
I think I remember this. I think I remember you doing that.
I think I was texting you and Nana together. I think we'd already started talking in our little Trinity group chat.
Yeah.
Where I was like telling you guys, I'm in a museum. I have no reception.
You were freaking out in Amazon, I'm pretty sure, at that time.
I was, when I was in the museum, I was so frustrated because certain corners of the exhibits, and I had just been there a few weeks ago, so nothing changed. So I knew what I was looking at, and I was just so frustrated. And then on the way home, I had to drive the car. I had to focus, and I didn't know if anything else was going to happen. So I called Nana, and I was like, screw it. You'll be there to tell me.
But you know what? I was at work the whole week, and I would always come home after work, and then I would be stuck until like 2 a.m. just tweeting. I wouldn't even change. I wouldn't go shower, or I wouldn't eat. I would just be stuck tweeting. And then I would realize that it's like middle of the night. I'm going to work next day, and I'm just like, I haven't done anything human.
Mm-hmm.
Like you guys don't get it. She got into the worst habit. She would call me while walking home, and I would know she's home because I would hear her keys, and then I would hear her door close, and I could tell she had sat down on her bed, and I'd be like, and I would ask her after like half an hour, knowing she's at home, and I'd be like, "You going to shower? In a minute." 20 minutes later, I don't know.
Like, it was really important, okay? Like, I couldn't just like peel my eyes off the screen. I couldn't do anything. I was just so curious what's gonna happen next. I didn't want to miss anything, okay? I have this thing. I can't miss anything.
It was just funny because then after a while I would have to be like, come on, you have to go. Do I have to start annoying you to make you put it down?
Yes.
Ooh, oh my god.
Look at her.
Beautiful.
Like, I'm going to my finger. And well,
perfect.
She has this, but
Oh,
I don't want her to kill me while I sleep. So I
yeah.
But I don't know why the figure has this spear.
You know, I had a figure similar to that, and she had a spear as well, and it was a Justice League figure.
I think they were just trying to cover all the bases. Like,
Maybe.
you know, we don't know. Like, they didn't know if she would have a spear, and just wanted to make sure. Okay, we're covered if she's got a spear or a sword.
How cool would it be to see her just fucking like throw a spear at someone?
Imagine. Oh my
Maybe
God.
we will. Maybe we will.
Epicness. Yeah.
No, I just thought of a good question for Zach next time we talk to him. What happened to the Kryptonite spear? Where is it?
Yeah.
Wasn't it destroyed? Like when
it went through both of them.
Chelsea went into darkness.
For a second, I thought Chelsea was about to pull out the fucking spear. I was scared.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past her.
Perhaps we should, Max.
Perhaps we should.
Yeah. Yeah. The Snyder fandom in Spain, it's pretty big. Like, but the bad thing is that you have to look for it because we don't have too much people talking about this his stuff and all of that. But I know a lot of YouTubers from Spain that are his fans, and they cover everything he does. And he has a very loyal fan base here.
Oh, we didn't give you a chance to tell the people where your like social media is. We usually do that with the new. Hang on, who's that? Oh, we'll do that later because we have a special guest in the waiting room, and he's not wearing.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Zach.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey guys.
How are you doing?
I got a text that you can't get in, and I was like, so he can't make it, and then.
No, I'm an idiot. So.
Okay, so now that we're not all in costume, let me reintroduce you to the group. You already know us and me, Nana and Meg, and then Chelsea, Fatma, Nash, and this is a new girl with us tonight. This is Lorena.
Hi, Zach.
Hey.
From Spain.
Hey, Zach. How are you doing?
How you guys doing?
Hi, Zach. Good.
I'm not going to say that I hated the band I'm in. I figured it out. and I figured it out.
I should probably reply to that.
What I was going to say is that I'm not like the costumes weren't horrible. Just, I mean, it was a cool experience to come in and have it be like,
who the hell are these people?
I genuinely didn't think that you were gonna make it, so I was like, and I have green face.
I suddenly had hair.
It was pretty awesome. I was like,
Yeah.
wow.
This is Amanda. She and you would know her hubby, Steven.
Oh, yes, of course.
Hi.
Hi.
My sound is messed up, guys. Hold on.
Okay.
No.
I mean, don't fucking hold on. Let's go.
What were you saying, Zach?
We're waiting for the sound to be right.
Oh, she'll fix it as she can.
We're holding on.
No, don't hold on at all.
We're gonna hold on for like the whole entire episode.
You know, it's good that we all didn't wear a white V-neck because Zach showed up in a different outfit. So
I think he did because that was Meg's idea, but then I was like, I don't own white, so
Yeah,
I can have a V-neck as well.
but we figured something else. So either we have white or we got like shirts like this.
Oh, that's good. That works. I think that's good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're actually we're working on a little surprise. Another shirt. We love making shirts. I can't help myself. Well, I don't know. Like, we wanted to talk about I want to talk a little bit about how close we are right now with our fundraising. I don't know if you guys realize that there's like We're close to $500,000, right?
Oh wow!
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Amazing.
like,
Nice.
Wow.
we're like I don't know, like $20,000 away or something like that. So
Oh wow. That's
yeah,
awesome.
and it's coinciding with the 17th is a really kind of auspicious thing that we're literally going to reach. I feel like we're going to reach 500,000 right around the 17th, or if not right before. So it's kind of exciting. And
Signed white
so-
meat
what's
for
that?
$1,000.
What'd you
You're
say?
You're selling 20 signed white for $1,000 a piece. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna get it.
just a
Just a white V-neck.
I'll just take
I know,
Exactly.
I know that
Exactly.
come back to bite me someday. That'll be the new shirt. White meat.
Well, I'm gonna be. It's funny because I mean, I only realize it now that the shirt we're making is white.
No.
No.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if I'm allowed. I'm probably not supposed to be previewing it because I'm going to get in trouble because we probably don't have the right.
It's okay. We won't tell anybody.
Yeah, don't tell.
It's not like you're on a live stream.
It's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Hang on, Wes sent it to me. We were just getting the. Okay, so it's well, it's this you know, I've worked with Alex Pardee a lot. Do you know Alex? You know Alex.
Is he the one who did all the gods?
Yeah. He did that shirt that you have on. Yeah.
Oh, in the art center.
Yeah.
Cool. So he's the architect of this one.
Yeah, he's a genius. So he had done what we were gonna do for Fandom, but we never released it. He did a dark side.
That,
I want to see it.
Come on. Now you have to.
I don't know if you oh,
Oh,
I almost gave you a
you
picture.
almost saw his whole camera
Looks
roll.
good.
oh
Oh,
my
God.
god, that's awesome.
Oh my
Oh.
god. Have you showed
That's
that to Ray
amazing.
Porter yet?
Can we make his screen
Have
bigger?
you showed that to Ray Porter yet?
I don't know if Ray's seen it yet.
He's
I
on.
think he might have.
He's on Vero. Hit him up. He'll lose. He'll cry probably.
I know. I'll be like, Ray, look, I took a picture of you. I did it.
Yeah.
I got this picture of you. It's kind of a little embarrassing.
And then we're doing it with like this line from the movie on the back, you know, some kind of scary line. But anyway, the idea, you know, we're just kind of trying to figure out whatever we can to make this push for the 17th to get us over 1 million.
Oh my god. Well, as you know,
Whoever's here and hasn't seen it at all, because you know we were not supposed to see this or something. Buy the shirts. We gotta get it over 500,000. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Really,
it's
unbelievable. Remember, and I was talking about it the other day, and I was like, listen, you know, I said it on the at Fandom, I think, or was the interview before that, where I was like, guys, you can say whatever you want, and I'll say this a million times, but that there is no chance that what we've done and what you guys have done with this raising this money, you know, there's someone who like saw a sign that didn't exist or made a call to a hotline where there was someone there on the phone who we were paying with this money that we raised that like talked to someone and saved a life. And that is just a fact, you know? And I think that, you know, it's unbelievable that this is really what this movement has accomplished, is that it's fun that we're making a movie. That's cool. I like that part, you know, it's cool. But like this other part of it is really just, I don't know.
During Justice Con, when we had on two people from AFSP, we had a therapist and someone who handles most of the movement's interactions with the company, and she broke down like where the money went and like how it's helped, and it was like it really, I don't know about anyone else, but for me at least, it really put in perspective like what we've been doing, because like she explained like step by step where things go, and it just like I didn't it didn't hit me till then just how much each dollar was helping. And like apparently we've helped this organization do incredible things, and it's mind-boggling, but also like, you know, I want to do more.
No,
Jenny says in the chat she was here last time.
Yeah. It's. I just think it's unbelievable, and I don't think we listen. We do talk about it a lot, and you know, it is for me. It's, you know, the main sort of reason, the sort of why of all of this, and I just think that, you know, I'm really excited about, you know, at time of release. And when the movie's ready, you know, I really just want to get everyone together, and you know,
it's going to be a good day,
and just kind of enjoy this with the clear vision that we've you know, we've not only gotten a movie that we wanted, but the byproduct of it is a thing we can't even quantify at its value, because it's beyond what we
well through the movement and through your work, you kind of turned us all into superheroes. Because you inspired us to start doing this, so you kind of did turn us all into heroes.
Exactly.
No, it's really it's been an amazing journey for me, seeing what is possible outside of, you know, and it's, you know, it also, when you talk about marketing and all that, and like there's a movie and we want people to go see it, and so you buy a billboard or a TV commercial, or you make a trailer, whatever it is, and you know, that's how you raise awareness for, you know, film, or you know.
Please, we're a better marketing department for you.
I guess what I'm saying is that it's this idea that the movie, the way that we've created awareness around this is not so much about like, oh yeah, cool, there's cool characters in it, but it's like it's a way to have a community, and through that community experience this movie, but then also in the process of sort of getting together with that community is like, what can we do? Like what is the why of it? And then this has a why. It's not just a piece of entertainment. So I don't know. I think that's really exciting. And I thank you guys so much for the hard work and everything you've done. And it's without, you know, it's just incredible.
Well, thank you for always inspiring us.
Thank you, Zack.
Yeah, thank you, Zack.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, but so Victor is saying,
you might know this guy.
Yeah.
We heard a rumor that you might have seen him recently, just, you know, casually. Heard a rumor you might have seen him recently, casually.
I
you don't know. I don't know.
I might have bumped into him.
Maybe.
I might have bumped into him. It was weird. I don't know. It was a coincidence, I
We
think.
bumped into each other at Starbucks. It was really awkward.
Yeah. It was weird that you know, he wasn't in Minnesota. Who knows? People, they go far for a coffee.
The world is small. The world is small. You never know who can you bump into.
So small, so weird. What a weird,
One of the
what a weird day for you to show up. But anyway.
Once randomly bumped into like 9 guys that are from the internet and had coffee with them. I mean,
I think I bumped into them twice at that same coffee shop. So.
It was just so weird, you know? Like, Migs from Ireland. How did he get there?
That one really made me go, wow, what a small world. Who knew? From Ireland to Pasadena. It's not a normal commute for most people. But,
You know, as someone who lives not so far away from Ireland, no, it's not a normal commute. No.
To Pasadena, though, I will tell you that eventually you will find yourself in the Pasadena area. I'm sure of it.
Good to know.
Every time I hear the word my mom used to say this term, all the time because she grew up in New Mexico, and it was something they said there that they would say there. And she said, "I'm as confused as a little old lady from Pasadena." And every time I hear Pasadena, I think of her, and I just kind of like, it just makes me.
Well, you know the other saying about the little old lady from Pasadena, right?
No, I don't.
That's what classically is what you say when you buy a car. You say it was owned by a little old lady from Pasadena. So like when you sell it, it implies that it wasn't driven like terribly hard.
Oh my gosh.
Right. Yeah.
So there was a whole other part that I never knew. I'm gonna have to tell my dad. He probably doesn't know that either.
I feel like it's intuitive of that because New Mexico, you know, is on Route 66, which comes right through Pasadena. So is part of
they were Irish immigrants who decided to immigrate to Albuquerque. Go figure. I don't know, but
it's very Irish there in Albuquerque. Because I just spent like a whole half a year there in Albuquerque.
Yeah, I kept sending Clay, I think, because he was with you for that. I kept sending Clay comments on places you guys should go. I don't think he ever saw any of them because everybody would comment on the pictures.
Or the taco cart on the corner.
Yeah, hit it up.
You've got to do all of this stuff, and I was I just like. I was just like, he probably never saw it, but I need to rep my love for Albuquerque.
Oh, that's cool. It's cool.
So
I had a great time in Albuquerque. I thought it was amazing.
It's beautiful. I love the mountains in the morning.
I mean, we made it. It's a giant green screen. It all looks like that's
not Dave.
It looks like Las Vegas in my movie, but it's
but it's probably cheaper to film there.
It was awesome to film. I mean, Netflix has a giant stage there now. It's like a massive studio. Yeah.
I'll have to tell my one cousin. He always gets hired to do background stuff as a driver in his pickup truck. I'll have to tell him to go lurking because usually they see him on the side of the road. People see him on the side of the road. Hey, you want to go be in the background of this movie or this show? And then everyone will get really excited and we'll all watch like the episode or the movie trying to spot him, and you never see him. He's like,
does he have like a cool truck? Is it like a cool
no,
thing?
he's just always making trouble in the sand, out in the sand dunes, because we have two hot air balloons in the family, so he catches he's the moving platform that catches
one of our modes of transport. Just hot air. We travel by hot air balloon.
Albuquerque.
That's amazing.
It's one of the ways that people travel when they race around the world, I think.
Albuquerque has a yearly festival in October called the Hot Air Balloon Fiesta, and it's an international thing. People come from all over the world, and it's just become this huge thing in my family. So it's like it's such a weird mix. We have a bunch of Italians and Irish people owning, hot air balloons and trucks, and they're like trying to compete with the Mexicans, and it's just such a weird group. It's so awkward.
It's amazing. But of course, Albuquerque, clearly its hot air ballooning culture is quite thick. And very
air ballooning culture.
It is.
It is. It's really okay.
I believe that's how you would phrase it, because it's.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm just
the most intriguing thing. Yeah.
It doesn't exist in a lot of other places.
You get up at like 2 o'clock. You get up at like 4 a.m. You pack up the car and you head out to the sand dunes, and it's like when the fiesta's in town, it's like a state fair, except there's no rides because that would be very complicated. But it's beautiful. It's I've flown a lot since I was a little kid, and it's incredible.
Raise your hand if you would not.
You're again.
Not. I want to try hot air balloon.
It's a slight
adventure.
Amanda and I will watch from the ground.
We will watch. We'll take pretty pictures.
It's a way to travel because have no, you just get whatever happens, happens.
I had, though it was awkward, when I was about 10 years old, my one cousin named his balloon Morning Wood. And I had to, and it somehow fell to me, one of the youngest grandkids in the family, to explain that to my grandfather. It was just like, I don't know how it ended up, nobody would say it. And I was like, I'll do it, I'll tell him. He was like, why would you name something like
I didn't bring any like photo reference or any.
Oh no. But it was
interesting to like see the stark contrast between different states in the United States. It's just like like different countries within a country.
It's hard to explain how vast it is.
It's another planet in a lot of ways over in New Mexico. I love it. I'm happy to go there, but it's its own thing. Yeah.
Have you come to Iowa? I know you were Midwest born, Zach. Have you come to Iowa with Jason?
What's that? What?
I know you're Midwest born. Have you come to Iowa with Jason?
Can I or have I?
Have you?
No, I've not.
All right.
I have not.
So just really quick. So Gillis here said to tell you guys about the mass ascension. So basically it's when every balloon, which can be, they can have up to 500 or more at the festival. And then everyone gets filled up with their air and they all take off at once. And it's literally like the most beautiful crate. I'll post pictures later on Vero. My dad's got
it. You know, it is. It's literally
so incredible. So I'm going to stop waxing poetic.
Lorena,
my second home, and I'm going to ask you a quick question because I'm being nudged and reminded.
It's fine.
So have you seen?
I'll talk about hot air balloons all day.
No, I could literally talk about Albuquerque all day. I just love that. I love it, even though I hate the heat. But so everybody's been talking about this hashtag called #UsUnited. How do you feel about it?
I like it. Well, I really like it. And also serendipitously in relationship to where we are right now, I think with what we've done, you know, like I said, with the $500,000, I think Us United $500,000 is kind of like a crazy, it's a beautiful coincidence, but an amazing one that's kind of where we find ourselves on the 17th on the anniversary. And it's kind of cool.
It's very serendipitous.
Yes, it's very cool. Yeah. It's very cool. And I think that it's a great, listen, you know, I know that in sort of the fandom and in pop culture and in movies, people have strong feelings about, you know, their heroes, as they should. But in the end, you know, we are, you know, we have a common goal, I think, in a lot of ways. Yeah. I think it's cool. Us United, I'm all about it.
I think one of the things that I think is so cool about the hashtag, and I know several of us have talked about this over the last week or so, as nerdy people or creative types, we don't usually have a lot of like team sport. Like where you can be a part of something bigger than yourself and feel like you're contributing and like you have something unique to bring to the table that complements what someone else can bring. Yeah. So I think that's what's so cool about it is that like somehow it's a way for people to really realize that this isn't just about like a movie or a specific piece of art, but it's like the power of dedicating yourself to something bigger than yourself. And how that's like so much more rewarding than what you give into it.
Yeah.
It's also added like this amazing community worldwide. And like I'm in the UK, Nash is in Brazil, Lorna is in Spain, and there's many, many more countries. And it's just so amazing to speak to so many people from all over the world who share this love for these superheroes and for your vision and how you have portrayed it. So thank you for that, and thank you for bringing us together for it as well. It's just, it's really
you.
endearing. I've got to know these girls.
It's a godfather.
It's cool to see. Oh, hey, Ray.
No, it's like it's
Ray,
like
the shirt's amazing.
Nobody's
see what you can't see though is he's probably running around his apartment. Probably had to get out of his sound studio, which is a box in the corner, as he's going. And I'm gonna have to text him. We'll have to text him later, Nana, and say, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
How's the pulse?
Ask him to sign our new shirts.
Yes. We're gonna have to do that.
Oh.
He and I were talking the other day about, it's just like this thing where, actors are often asked, they get asked a lot of questions about, a lot of times, I'm not saying stuff they don't know, but like, if you said to any of the actors in the movie, like, well, what happens in the sequel or what happens later or whatever, any movie, they're like, well, I got the script and I, it's cool. And I kind of know this. And so he was, we were just talking, he and I were talking about just, what's cool, what's the right response to some question, it's a fair question to ask me, like, okay, what do I say to the world about, different, and I was like, about, what happens when Darkseid comes to Earth? Like then what, like what is that a thing? And I think that, listen, I think the truth is that, did I write, and did I have and conceive of a complete, do I know what happens when Darkseid? Yes, the answer is I do know what happens.
I hope you know what happens. I really do.
My point is only that to say and to speculate that about what that is and that would be exciting, I think that's a fine thing, to for him especially. Say.
I was wondering when we asked him how he was feeling when he came and told Nana and I that he was going to be in a convention, and I didn't realize it just now that when he was on with us at Justice Con, he was safe because we knew not to ask some of those things. So he got thrown out there, but our friend Brent went and said he was amazing.
He's great.
Yeah, he was amazing in his first live appearance.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool.
I mean, other than just that little thing, Justice Con,
Just.
So someone in the comments wants us to ask, speaking of Justice Con, you promised us in Justice Con that you were going to make that T-shirt video.
Okay. That's 100%.
Don't feel pressed, okay?
No. Adam and I have been trying to work out it. Like, he came over, we almost did it. We drank too much, and so we did because it was not gonna be solid. So I was like, okay, let's not.
Would have been entertaining, but
it would have been You would have been like, I don't know if that's actually the best way to write up our shirts.
Fuck it.
Every letter would just be off. Not even at all.
Anyway, Adam has gone out of town. He's coming back soon, and we keep going like, okay, come on over. Get your COVID test and come over.
Careful. Don't drop any of the social names because everyone's going to be like, Adam, we need it.
Adam's the best. I love him. Anyway, so that is still in the works.
Did you see how Victor did it for his shirt? He went and got it embroidered.
I know. Not that I saw it, but that's crazy.
I saw it, and I
what
was
a beautiful way to express your impatience.
Yeah, I know.
I was drinking too much.
No,
I like that everyone's texting me.
Oh, is he texting you now?
He's protecting logos and things. It's cool.
Oh.
His ears are burning. You can tell he's being spoken of.
Okay, cool.
So, Zach, I have a question.
Yeah.
When do you put up your Christmas tree in your house?
Well, I haven't put it up normally early. I like to put it up late just because I hate bringing the decorations down from the attic.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just one of those procrastinating things. I still have to put Halloween up.
You don't actually now.
I look in the front and there's like we have these big weird pumpkins that say like boo on them and other stuff. And I was like, oh shit, those are still sitting out there, aren't they? I should probably put those away. It's kind of like, it's cool though, because but I'm only going in the attic once. So I will go back up to put Halloween away and I will bring Christmas down, but that's it. I don't like to go up there.
Are you the only one who does it?
Yeah, that's pretty much
Of course.
I'm the attic crawler.
Are you the only one who puts up the decorations because you have like a certain way to do it?
I'm cool. I definitely delegate the actual putting up of the decor. I like to decorate the tree. That's a thing that we do.
But everything else you're willing to delegate.
I'm 100% down with letting everybody.
So you're literally the gopher.
Oh.
Go get.
Yeah, no, I just carry
decoration.
I just carry heavy things, and that's it.
See, for me, I have to do all of the decorating in the house because I have we have a nice open hallway, so I like to do decorations off the banister. And I can't accept help from anyone because if anyone gets their hands on it, it won't look right. But my dad's become that way with our front of the house because we do our door because we don't have enough money to do the whole house. So we do the door. And I did it once for him because he was working a lot. And so I went out and did it. And he came home and he was like, thank you. I'm taking it down.
Hey, Zach, do you know that your shirt's live on Ink to the People now?
It is. Oh,
yeah, it's right here.
Don't you love it when that happens? Like, hey, no one told me.
That is
so weird.
I thought I literally.
Oh my god!
Thank you.
I'll tease it.
It's incredible.
I spy with my little eye the stone quarry on the arm.
Yeah, a little stone quarry on the day.
Everyone stops talking and immediately zooms in to look at every tiny.
I have temporarily paused.
I have screens in the future.
Okay, while everyone's distracted. The reason I ask about the Christmas tree thing is because I was contemplating like switching out my pumpkin-y stuff for my Christmas tree in like back here. But I don't is that too early? Is this a problem that you have in Brazil now?
So the only thing is that so basically Thanksgiving doesn't, if you're hardcore, you put up Thanksgiving decorations. Okay, that's like a turkey.
Yeah, my mother.
Some corn, that corn.
Cornucopia things.
That
we have a few of those.
Fancy corn with the corn I'm talking about.
Thanksgiving is not a thing here, so it's never
true.
too early for
You don't have Thanksgiving. That would make.
Hi. Insert issue music. No.
I feel like that.
She always
I really need that. I need that music on.
Isn't that right?
What was that, Zach?
I said, Kat always comes in a little bit.
She has to make a
She's busy saving lives.
Yeah, she's saving lives.
I work at the hospital, so
shit.
I had to have somebody come early to cover my last hour of my shift. So I do apologize, Zach.
Don't apologize.
No, you're just Kat's just fashionable. She just has to make an appearance.
No, I was gonna say, don't apologize. It makes it much more dramatic.
Yes,
that's why we need the "Is She With You" music in the background whenever I come in.
Exactly.
There you go.
I even have my tiara on today.
I saw that.
No,
Get my shirt to the people.
Go to Kat, check Twitter. Kat,
check out Twitter.
Zach revealed something to us, and now it's live. Go look at our Twitter.
Oh,
A
some new goodies.
Yes.
Goodies.
Some take my money goodies.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this time is white.
I saw a few people asking in the chat, and it's a very important Christmas question.
Yes.
And I think it's going to divide people like it did pineapple pizza.
Uh-oh.
Do you like eggnog?
I do like eggnog.
Yes,
exactly.
I party hard with eggnog. I do not fuck around when it comes to eggnog.
Can you like make your own? Are you deeply committed to the process, or do you do like an artisan?
I have Nina who makes it down at this peach cobbler place, and it's insane. You get
artisan.
It, and then I pour some stuff in it, and
Wait, I'm on the Ink to the People app. It's
very
not
merry.
Go look at the Nerd Queen's Twitter, babe. It's the first tweet.
What's that?
Oh, she was trying to find the
cat's like, where's the shirt?
Cat, come on.
I want this.
You're still wrong, Dave.
Dave is wrong.
I love this shirt.
Not wrong.
Dave isn't wrong.
On Twitter, CK wants to know, and I'm telling you his username so you know it's not coming from me, even though I agree. Will the shirt ever come in black?
Listen.
Pink, baby pink.
Listen. There's a lot of miracles. There's a lot of miracles out there. I don't think that's outside of the realm possibility.
I can feel you judging me, Zach. I can feel
it. Zero judging is going on. I don't.
It's okay.
But for sure, I know there's certain. I'm not going to say who. I'm not going to name names. People who just white shirts are not a thing.
I'm gonna get this one though. I will tell you, I can't let you or my boy Ray Porter down.
There's three of us in the stream wearing white shirts, so thanks, Zach.
Exactly.
There it is.
It's still there. You were just hiding it.
Literally freezing. Oh, look at the mountain. It's ridiculous. You can't see it. I don't know.
Where are you? Oh, that doesn't look like home.
No, it's Pasadena. Yeah. It's not the exposure. It's not exposing. The mountain is just the sun's just hitting it. Yeah. Anyways.
Oh wow.
You're a photographer, time, Zach.
What's that?
Your photographer side just leapt out.
Sorry. I looked over there. Oh shit! I gotta.
You're like, I have to show this. I have to capture this. I have a camera here.
Yeah, I have so many cameras just on my desk. It's unbelievable. Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is literally look, if I take a picture of you.
Oh, holy shit.
Oh my God.
Wow.
No.
Hey, let me take a picture. It's just it's not a big deal. Why are you getting
It feels very intimidating.
That's an intimidating camera.
I literally just want to take a picture. I don't know why you're running away. It's a small photo, but yeah, I do like it. Eli was in here. I don't know. Were you talking about this? Because Eli was in here the other day. Remember? And I was like, all the cameras.
Yeah, he was like, so I guess you're
yeah. Well, that's my example. Remember, I was grabbing all the camera. I could reach over here. Oh, here's my.
But he's willing to talk. He's already he was doing photography with you. When you first did Justice League, he was helping you. So he's willing to talk.
Yeah, no.
He's got a collection.
All right, Victor, you show off.
He just steals my
Yeah, right there. Don't flex too hard or you'll bust through your new white shirt you're wearing.
I must have had that camera at the coffee shop when I ran into him.
Casually carrying it.
There's a chance.
I really want to find my way to this coffee shop.
Yeah, same.
Such amazing.
Just a quick 14-hour flight.
You know what's funny also? Look, I haven't seen it, and I don't know. In the theatrical cut of Justice League, does Fred and Ginger's make it into did it make it into the movie?
No, that was the part where you're in it.
I've also blocked a lot of it out.
The part where Lois Lane is outside? No. That's my favorite image ever. The one where Lois is looking up and you're in the coffee shop.
If it's a thing you like,
that's my favorite
it's not
image.
in it.
Yeah.
So you know that coffee shop. So Fred and Ginger's is a coffee shop in Kings Langley, which was right next to the studio where we shot. Because I lived in this little town called Chipperfield when we were in London shooting in England.
It's in London.
In London, yes.
Fatma's from Manchester, so that's why she's freaking out.
And so Fred and Ginger's was the coffee shop in Kings Langley, which was right by my house, that I would go and draw the movie, right? The storyboard, I would draw them there.
Oh.
So then when I was like, oh, we need to have, there's a scene where Lois buys a coffee on her way to Heroes Park. So I was like, oh, we should, because there's kind of this running gag, this small running gag in the movie where she buys coffee for the guy who is the sort of the cop who's assigned.
Guard,
yeah.
Also known as the first Jimmy Olsen.
Exactly, Jimmy Olsen. So I was like, oh, let's build a replica of the coffee shop where I drew the storyboard on the back lot and have the guys from the coffee shop be the coffee people in the coffee shop. So those guys are actually the actual people that you serve your coffee. Because one day I was like, hey, we're going to do a scene. Do you guys want to come to
do your job in this
meta? And I'm going to sit and draw the storyboard in the scene of the scene that we're shooting. Anyway.
Has anyone ever said no to that, though? Like,
yeah.
I have a question. What kind of coffee? What kind of coffee were you drinking in that scene?
Oh, just a cappuccino, I think.
I really.
What was Amy? Did Amy Adams get any coffee?
What's that?
Did Amy Adams get any coffee?
She got. We made cappies there, but I don't know that she actually drank it. Because in the movie you see it. My barista.
The smoke or the steam.
Yeah, and you see the top of the coffee where he's pouring the, making.
That's a lot of pressure to put on a barista.
Yeah, as a barista, that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, especially with Amy Adams staring at you.
I was like, could you do like a little like? Could you do?
Can you do that thing that they do on Instagram?
Can you do like? Is there any chance you can do like the S or like? It's cool. Just do whatever else. That's fine.
And then Amy Adams is watching you, so no pressure.
I probably would.
Yeah.
Camera. So Amy and a movie camera are watching you.
Oh man, I would be dying. I'd be on the ground because I'm like be fangirling over Amy. Oh my god.
He did a great job. And also then he had to also do a little bit of acting, which was awesome.
So why didn't you just shoot it at the coffee shop?
Because Amy has to go out and like the shot is out and then she goes down
to the park
center and you see the Heroes Park in the distance.
Yes, Steven, we told him that already. You're very late.
He was busy buying us shirts, so.
Aww.
Yeah, I told him
to. But it was pretty cool. And by the way, that was it was really a weird and probably the most meta weird though shot I've ever
so
done like in a movie where it's like me.
It's you shooting.
Me drawing the shot in the coffee shop that
I had that pinned as my tweet for like over a year.
Oh really?
Yeah. Nice. That image with both my two faves are in that image. That's why you and Amy. So
is it safe to say that you're going that scene will be in your cut? It'll be back.
Yeah.
The first one he restores.
I like that you were like, I'd be cool. I was like, nah, I cut that out. That's
I didn't do all this work making cappuccino. I just, I threw it out.
Well, now you know about it, so.
I mean, as soon as lockdown finishes or like is over, I'm gonna head down to London to
Yeah, you have to take pictures for it.
Let's meet up there.
Yes, Nana, we'll do it together. We'll go to London together.
Yeah. By the way, I'll be in that probably. If I go back there, I'll be in that coffee shop. But that I used to be in there I was there every day almost.
Must be good coffee, man.
Wow.
It was good. It's a good little shop.
It's the right vibe.
It was the right vibe. I would sit by the window and there was a little cactus. I remember.
Oh, I like that you remember the details. I'm like that, like detail
Did you name
oriented.
the cactus?
I did not name
the plants.
No, I did not. But you can name a cactus. I didn't name it. It didn't seem right. It's really pet. It's like, hey, Rover. It's like, no, my dog's named George. You're like, oh.
Name the cactus Kissy.
Well, now we're gonna have to. Now we need a we have to go. Nana, we have to go bother Todd and tell him about how we need coffee cups.
Yes, definitely need coffee cups.
We after Justice Con, we were like, listen, we love shirts, but we need to figure something else out. And he's like, we can do cups, and we were like, yes.
We
Wasn't there that idea of like
for the movie? We made for the movie because we made shirts for the employees of Fred and Ginger's, where Adam remade their logo, but instead of it said Metropolis. And Metropolis, and it says Fred and Ginger's Coffee, whatever.
I would buy that. I would buy that.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
It's super. It's cool inside.
Especially since Metropolis is like half Chicago, and I'm from Chicago, so it's perfect.
You just reminded me of something. So I have a small obsession with Lex Luthor, and so a friend from the internet sent me this.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, his ID.
That's cool.
Yeah, so if I ever decide to cosplay him, I have Chief Executive Officer ID.
Nice.
That's dope.
Where did that come from? Did he make that, or is that from the movie?
It's from eBay. It's inspired. I think they. So what I saw was the artist zoomed in on one of the employee tags.
Oh, nice.
Copied it because like Lex's name is on the building. He doesn't need an ID tag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you don't know who he is and you work for him, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
You don't work for him anymore then.
Yeah. That's pretty
Wait,
cool.
in the BVS, doesn't he say that's his father's name?
Yeah, but he's still.
I mean, I know, but it's
Dad's like super dead though.
I know, but he made that comment in BVS.
The deadest.
What are you drinking, Zach?
A little bourbon.
Bourbon.
I'm Nice choice.
Speaking of,
Oh,
You got Heineken.
I have Ash.
that's good.
You got
in my cider.
I do drink a lot of Heineken, but I do drink a lot of sadly, I drink a lot of Double Zero right now.
So
Like the problem
I
is,
love
I drink so much that I just had to.
Yeah. Me too. Tell my mom about that.
You gotta like. Oh, it's wine. It's time for wine.
Oh, I love wine. That's my drink of choice.
That's what you do. Oh, see, look, now you can.
Pinot Grigio, Moscato.
That's beautiful.
Oh wow.
That's beautiful.
Oh wow! Now you can see it. Wow.
Can you just see the one ridge line, or can you see more on a clearer days?
Yes.
Oh no, you get down all the way and that way.
Is that in California? Is that your home in California?
Yeah. It's Pasadena.
You got a nice,
Mountains
beautiful view.
in California are amazing.
Up on the deck, it's insanity. So.
Wow.
Well, here in Madrid, there are all buildings. Here in Madrid, it's all buildings.
Oh, but the urban,
Same with Chicago. There's no
urban canyons are also beautiful in their own way,
Yeah.
right?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Nana and I, we
Especially the mix of history and modern.
Nana and I road tripped on Highway 0 a few years ago, like 2 or 3 summers ago. We went up to, what's it called again, Nana?
See, I'm not sure where did we go
Highway
down?
0. It's where the mountains are in California.
Oh, you mean Pacific Coast Highway?
Yeah, my dad always calls it Highway 0. So he's like, that one, Pacific Coast Highway.
Well, you didn't inform me of that, so I had no idea what you were talking about. No, we went after San Diego Comic-Con, so we took the car and we went from San Diego up to San Francisco by Pacific Coast Highway. We did it in like 2 days. It was really cool.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's
literally like,
yeah, literally.
So many pictures.
Yeah, too many pictures probably.
Yeah. Oh no, definitely. I have like so many duplicates of like, oh, that cloud ridge looks exactly the same as the other one, but I'm.
Zach, are you going to be doing any shooting in Chicago anytime soon?
Shooting in Chicago. Not anytime very soon. COVID.
No.
We're waiting to see what's happening and what we shoot next. If it's last photograph, which we now call Horse Latitudes, will be in South America. If it's something else,
Brazil, please.
So you're saying there's a chance.
So there's a chance you will
go to
come
Brazil.
Chicago.
Go to Brazil. Stay with Nash. She'll let you sleep on her couch.
I like shooting.
There's a couch, of course.
I shot a bit in Brazil. I have shot a bit in Brazil. It's nice. I like shooting in Rio. It's amazing. I shot in Rio. I did a couple commercials there. It's fun.
Oh.
We've got a question in the comments asking what are your general thoughts on Jared Leto as Joker in the DCEU? You like?
Clearly,
there's already a movie with him in it. You can say it if you like.
I'm a bit of a fan of Jared Leto.
Just same.
Oh wait, hang on. Do you listen to 30 Seconds to Mars?
I
love 30 Seconds to Mars.
It's
got good music.
I listen to it. Here's to him. But here's what I can tell you about Jared. He is incredibly dedicated actor, just insanely talented, incredibly just his attention to detail and wanting it to be just so amazing. It's just the kind of experience you want when you work with an actor.
Yeah.
Where the amount of caring is just so it's fun for me because I care a fair amount.
The detail vibes well with your attention to detail.
What's that?
It goes well with your attention to detail.
It really went.
Jared is a Capricorn, so that's a Capricorn trait. So that's what
I did not know that.
He's a Capricorn.
Well,
we pay attention to detail and like no other. We will remember the smallest things for the rest of our lives.
That's a good thing to know for next time. I'm going to update that.
Yeah. So, in answer to the question, I'm a huge Joker Jared Leto fan. I think he's great. So
I'm going to officially.
I know you're a Harley fan because you like the picture where I did Amy Adams channeling Harley Quinn.
Oh yeah, of course I like the picture. Who doesn't like that?
So that means you're a fan. I was so excited because that means you're a fan of Harley too. Or you're a fan of also Amy channeling Harley.
I mean, I hope
you're a fan of any Amy anything. So
right, yeah.
That's literally that's a mood. Amy,
yeah. Amy.
Thank you, Lorena, for my timeline being full of Amy Adams.
Yes.
Well, Lorena's always sharing pictures of Amy Adams, and it's so nice, especially with the election.
What about me?
Both of you are like last.
Don't I retweet Amy Adams all the time?
Yeah, God.
This is she will remember.
The most of the time, I retweet Kat's tweets.
Yeah.
I talk about a lot of actresses and actors.
Yeah, and most of mine are all Amy's. So thanks, guys. Thanks for noticing.
We're all Amy stans. I think if you've seen Amy ever once, I think you're an Amy stan.
She can do anything. She can do anything.
No, she literally can do anything, and I'm glad that she, she's out there acting, and that she graced me with her genius for the time that we made those movies together. It was really easy.
When you guys first announced she was your Lois, I totally didn't see it because I was like, she's ginger. And I was in that camp and I was so nitpicky. But then the first line she says, it's not a dick measuring contest. I was like, yeah, that's her. That's Lois.
Yeah. That's Lois.
I was like, Lois Lane just burst off of the comic pages. Okay, I'm sold. We're here.
This is a great question from Josh.
Yeah.
Who is an actor that you would love that you haven't yet?
That would you love to work with that you haven't already?
Lady Gaga.
Yes, Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga would be awesome to work with.
Did you just
Right?
Did you just say Anna?
An actor I'd like to work with. I'm such a it's hard for me because I do love just like what actors do and how amazing the experience. I like working with actors and just being around them because they're an interesting breed, and I find them incredibly sensitive. And
see, look, somebody's comment said Kat is Twitter's Amypedia. Thank you. Thank you.
Everything about Lois and Amy.
But
thank you, Mateas Feliciano. I appreciate that.
Yes, well, fact's a fact. But yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anyone like that I say like, like you
need to work like
I want.
Would you ever work with like Naomi Scott from Jasmine? Naomi Scott. She was the one who played Jasmine.
Naomi Scott, yes. I mean,
because she's like me. She's half sea like me. She's half Indian, half white.
Yeah.
Represent.
Really cool.
Yeah. It sounds amazing.
You probably have those moments of, oh shit, I have to work with them when you're casting because you have the crazy ability to cast the most perfect people.
I have I'll tell you what happens is I do have, there are certain actors that, Kevin Costner, for instance, you don't think you're going to work with them, right? You think,
yeah, of course.
You think, oh, wouldn't Kevin Costner be cool? And everyone goes, yeah, let's call him. And you're like, wait, what? What do you mean call him?
We had a similar.
That's incredible.
Maybe we should meet with him. I'm like, well, no. Because I get a little bit nervous.
Wait.
Can I just say about casting? Honestly, your choice for Jason Momoa as Aquaman is revolutionary, is spectacular, it's amazing, and I couldn't ever see anyone else play Aquaman like Jason. And I'm so thankful that we got to see such a different look for Aquaman, and thank you so much for bringing this new and amazing version of Aquaman, because he's such an underrated character as well. And basically I love Aquaman.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's badass now.
No, he came in for Batman.
What?
Yeah. There was a small limbo period. Bennett said yes, but we were still going back and forth. And then he got some reads, and he had read Batman, and his Batman read was so cool.
I know Debbie's not here, but you can still. She's in love with Deb. She's in love with Deb.
No, the cat's in love with Deb, so she's not happy that you're here. Sorry, Zach.
I'm sorry.
So he came in to read for Batman. That's insanity.
Yeah, we got a casting of him reading Batman.
Wow.
And I saw it, and I was like, this guy's awesome. And then,
but you were like, not Batman, huh?
Well, but then I was, and Ben was like, okay, we're, it was in that weird limbo period where, you're trying to close a deal and everyone's figuring it out. And then just for for safety, you're always like, okay, let's see who else is out there. And I was just like, holy shit, this guy's cool. And and I said, what about, he's Aquaman. And they were like, what?
Oh.
Like,
that's crazy. I'm like, no, that's my Aquaman.
No,
Oh my God.
It's a good thing you cast him. It's a good thing you cast him as Aquaman, though, because for Batman, he would have had to cut his hair, and I don't think he's cut his hair since Stargate.
Oh, really? I don't know.
And I think Ben is the perfect Batman. I can't imagine anyone else but Ben.
It all worked out.
Thank you for this, Zach.
You know, like there's always a moment in every movie where like the chips are all up in the air and you're like, oh my God, like, are we ever gonna make this? Is it gonna work? And then everything just drump and lands like in its place, and it's
okay. So you still have that would be the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
If you love that.
But
did he ever try the cowl on?
I think I have a photo. No, I did that photo with him with a cowl like in front of his face, kind of.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think it was when he was next to it.
Put it on.
Dang.
Oh, Steven said he cut his hair for Dune. That's surprising. Oh no, just the beard. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, just the beard.
Remember, it was a few months ago. He was shaved, and you're like, he looked like he was 14 or something.
Have you ever seen his?
He did look younger.
It's like Ben looks like he's 14 right now too.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh yeah, he's looking good shape.
Yeah.
He looks so good. Yeah, I was like, oh,
She looks
really?
so good.
He's obsessed with that flash tee that he wears everywhere.
Yeah.
Like makes
Yeah,
me
I
think
think
like
the wrong character.
I was like, oh look, it's like a Good Will Hunting remake. It's like
That energy, yeah.
Or the town.
child Batman. It's fine.
Poor Ben.
Wait,
I was like,
I thought of one actor that I'd like.
maybe
Can
we
we
should
ask?
that. Yeah.
Can we ask a specific actor if you'd like to work with them, or would that put you on the spot too much?
Oh, of course.
Shia.
Work with
Shia.
I worked with Shia in a second. Yeah.
He's crazy. He did that tattoo for David Ayer's movie.
He took it. Didn't he pull a tooth out for Fury? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I love him. He's so underrated, but he's also kind of crazy because, like, he just goes so far into it. I mean, like Jared Leto and Christian Bale, both are the kinds that are crazy enough to rapidly losing.
they're method actors, so they get
like
whatever character they're into. So Jared was acting like the Joker, even Offset.
Yeah. No.
I think Shia is underappreciated as an artist.
Of course, Denzel. Of course.
Wait, is that one of those? Yeah, call Denzel and see if he's going to do it. Wait, what?
Denzel could be Batman. Denzel could be anybody he wants.
That would be a cool Batman.
What about Viola Davis? Even though I know she's in Suicide Squad, but would you want to work with her for something?
Sure.
John David Washington, please.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay. Full disclosure, Zach.
Okay. These are easy targets. These are less low-hanging fruit. These are geniuses.
True.
Just like full disclosure, Zach, everyone in this stream is praying that you cast John David Washington as Green Lantern.
Oh, really? Is that?
They're obsessed. It's kind of they're obsessed. He's beautiful and talented.
So dreamy.
Like his performance in Tenet was so
amazing in Tenet.
Did you get a chance to see that yet?
I did see it. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it's amazing. I really love it.
Yes.
I'm so glad you saw it.
Chris
Well,
is
it depends if he's going with Hal or John.
The guy can make a fucking great movie, I'll tell you. Yeah. So yeah.
Take that, Ben Everts. I know you're watching.
Yeah.
Zach likes Tenet.
I'm just saying, like, show me a better movie in the fucking the fucking movie is awesome, and you really when you watch it, you're like, oh yeah, that's right, that's a fucking good movie. That's what a good movie looks like.
That's a screenplay.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Oh,
is
that's
how
right.
you write. Yes.
That's a fucking good movie. No, anyway, yeah, I think it's cool. I think Tenet is good.
Keanu Reeves, Steven. Yes.
She turned into
Your husband has such
yelling
good
across
taste.
his office.
What's he doing? What's he saying over there?
He's saying that you should cast Keanu Reeves at some point.
I would love to cast Keanu Reeves.
But it's okay. There's no time. There's no time limit. He's a vampire. He can live forever.
That's true.
He also reverse ages.
Yeah, no, that's good stuff. That's good stuff.
Does Zach like The Witcher on Netflix?
The Witcher. You know, I've only seen a little bit of it. I need to sit down and binge it, but Henry's awesome. Wow. Henry's awesome.
Welcome to our world, Zach. Do you have a cat? Does your family have a cat?
Can I? Yeah, dogs. My daughter is sadly allergic to cats.
Aww.
And then my son, my Willow has a cat, right? Edgar, and so Cash is always like upset. He's like, I want to, because Cash is not allergic to cats, so he's always like, I want a cat so bad. I want to like hold a cat. I want to squeeze a cat. I want to maul a cat. And I'm like,
the hairless cats are pretty hypoallergenic.
what's that?
They're
Oh
also
yeah.
high maintenance.
What cat?
Like
The hairless ones. The
Serbian cats are
One
a
of those
Serbian
shaved
breed.
cats.
They're bred to be like
the shave of a
hypoallergenic.
cat. A regular cat with hair, shaved off.
Cat allergies are from cat saliva, not necessarily their hair.
Oh.
So when they lick their hair, that's their saliva that you're allergic to.
Oh, thank you, Nurse Kitty Cat.
Dang it.
Cat,
Such
I
a-
love you.
Zach's got 2 dogs, I think. You have 2?
What?
You have 2 dogs.
Yeah, I do. I have
One of
dogs.
which I would kidnap if I had the chance because he's so cute.
Gus and Luca. Yeah, they're.
Luca, that's my.
And Luca is like literally insane. The dog is. I love him, but he's.
So we get along great.
If you ask him about your favorite Batman story,
Well, also, he wants us to tell you that we love you. So,
that's kind. Well, you know, I mean, my favorite Batman story is the most obvious. I like. Who was it the other day that said, I don't know. Oh, I saw this tweet where someone said, like, Snyder needs to stop reading Dark Knight Returns.
Oh, that was the one with Jay, right?
Jay Oliva went after that.
Jay,
Jay
I love Jay.
He needs to read another Batman comic book other than Dark Knight Returns. And I literally almost tweeted back at him.
Jay did it. Jay did it for you. You're all good.
I'm sure Jay was like, there aren't any other. Anyway, yeah. Because
Jay does it. It's
I am so obsessed with that comic book that I always have this fantasy that I go, okay, maybe in like a couple years down the road, maybe I just like one-off. I'll just do Dark Knight Returns, some crusty old Batman. I don't know who it is, and we'll just like, let's do this. Let's do it.
That's so cool.
That's
crusty old Batman.
Dirty and gritty and just go. But
fuck yeah.
It's a dream I have. You know, maybe not.
It's like a Batman that feels like Rorschach. Kind of, you can tell he smells.
Well, I mean, it's just a great. It's like look. I've ripped it off so much, almost done it, but I do feel like I've only homaged it. I haven't really taken the like heart of it.
And now you work with the guy who did the animated.
I believe, yeah, and Jay did a great job on that. And I just feel like though now the movie still can be made. Like the movie, people haven't really experienced it as a movie though. That story. So I think it's still could be.
Yeah. Just wait 15 years, Ben.
Do you like the Death in the Family story?
Yeah, no, that's good stuff. I guess I like anything when it comes to Batman. I always feel like when they sort of when we push toward the why of his, because frankly, the choice of being Batman is a weird choice, right?
Yeah.
And so anything that examines the why of Batman, I'm into, because I think that it's just it's so iconic, but when you actually break it down, it becomes a thing to think about. It becomes a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was like one of my things with Ben was, in MBBS, I said, Ben, like, you're not the classic monk warrior Batman, right? You're more broken than that, in the sense that
he's
like,
a veteran.
You drink too much. You take painkillers. You fuck to forget. You don't. You're not.
The Russian ballerina.
Yeah, like whatever. Like he's not.
Which was me, by the way.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's not like by the way, he's looking. It would be amazing if he found a relationship that worked, But I don't know that that's in the cards for him. I really don't.
Oh, you know what?
That's
a question.
Maybe like Catwoman or something. I don't know. But
okay, so Carla Gugino, would she be the perfect Catwoman for Ben? If you had the choice to do that?
Probably I would say Carla's
Catwoman for Ben.
Would have you would have to say, okay, there's a flashback to 10 years ago where they were a thing, and then he had to arrest her, or I don't know what happened, or he had to let her go, and it made him, tweaked him, and then now she, who knows what she's doing now. She's running some sort of international she's stealing antiquities or something, and now they need to retire. He needs to retire, and they can find each other. But I do think Carla is she is she smells like a spa, by the way, just so you know. When you hug her, you're I feel like I'm at an Aveda spa.
Oh, she's so gorgeous and talented. I love her.
Everything you said about Batman, though, is why I love your Batman, because literally you go after all the things that I love exploring about the character. And I'm always arguing that point to people when I get into those debates about Batfleck, and I'm like, no, he's a human and he's a veteran of the war on crime. That is why he's so dark.
Yeah, it's not a thing. If you went out every day and beat guys up and arrested them, and these are criminals, you're never gonna cross a line. You're never gonna get a.
You also see some messed up ish.
Yeah.
And also, he's already been through a loss, and as you heavily insinuated in BVS, there's the memorial to Robin, so it's he's been through some shit.
Yeah.
Literally his adopted son was murdered. So I don't know how you and his parents. Pretty much everyone he's ever loved has been murdered by a criminal. So he has zero issues. He's fine.
At least
Birds of Prey last night.
What?
I watched Birds of Prey last night.
Oh, you did?
And I just love Huntress. Yes. But I feel like Batman is Huntress, but without the ability to say, I'm done with my list of people I got to get back at. He's just always, he's so fucked up. Children. He's so open that they can't. That he can't stop.
He superimposed his list onto everybody. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But that's literally what happened in Arrow with Oliver Queen. He had a list too. And then like at one point he finished the list, and instead of saying I'm done, he was like, well, now I have to keep going because now the city needs me. That's literally like,
now I have time for another list.
Yeah.
now I have time to beat up more people.
Yeah. Also, at a certain point, like once you go down that path, there is no going back. You can't make yourself a target of a criminal enterprise if you make it your goal to take them out. You don't just.
That's true. I guess
get out of
that implies, that does kind of put the onus. I mean, I think that's right, but I also think that I feel like he accepts more responsibility than that. I think he thinks that like you probably could stop, but
he would.
I think he's like he's always going to sign up for another tour. He's going to go back.
Yeah.
I mean, like there's
even when Alfred is sobbing.
Yeah.
Alfred's
Mr. Wayne.
There's so many superheroes who've tried to stop, and like you can tell it doesn't work. Like when Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man tried to stop, like you can tell he like twitches to like go save someone. Like, oh wait, that's not my job anymore. It's
no, they always set up a scenario with a retired superhero where they're seeing a mugging. And they're like, God dang it. I could stop that, but I can't. If I get involved, now I'm back.
It's always like a mugging in like a back alley behind a club or something.
I have seen that movie, and it's called The Incredibles.
Yes.
The first one.
It's a little bit of a great movie. So by the way, all the Watchmen.
Yeah.
Rorschach.
Rorschach is just is my favorite just because of how crazy he is.
Speaking of Watchmen, Zach, how did you and Larry come up with the iconic Watchmen intro?
Is that this title sequence you're talking about?
Yeah.
Well, hold on.
Oh, that's like #1 in everyone's book.
Every time he
said, hold on, I'm just going to fall off my
I know.
When he says hold on, it means he's grabbing the book.
I mean, you guys have seen this book, haven't you? Everyone has.
Yeah.
You've shown it to us a few times, once or twice.
Yeah. You will look at it again, though. It's fine. You can get it down.
I have it.
And we'll look at it.
I'm going to be able to find it. See.
While you're getting it, I think my brother and I, we laugh hysterically every time in Watchmen where Rorschach goes to beat up the midget fella in the bathroom.
Yeah.
we, for some reason, that we find that so funny that we both crack up laughing so hard. And usually someone we're watching it for the friend who's never watched it with us, they're like, what is wrong with you guys?
There's like a toilet flush. Remember when he comes out?
And then the blood comes out, and we're like, "Oh, he's fucked."
They're falling.
Oh,
I think this is book. Yeah, this is book 1. Okay, yeah, here it is. Okay, so.
Do you always use the same book?
What's that?
Do you
use the same book always, or do you just use the same book for each project? Like this project.
Project, right? So that's Watchmen.
Okay.
These are all Watchmen. Look.
So do you just have someone who makes these for you, and you're like, give me 20?
Yeah. Well, what happens is like I rebind them at the end. So at the end of the movie, I bind them and get them in all, because they were just like one of those they're basically those black sketchbooks that you can buy at the art store,
Okay.
And that's basically how I make it. And then at the end of the movie, I get them bound and
organized in order. And
okay, so you don't do the physical binding. In my mind, I was imagining you lovingly gluing leather and binding.
No, that would be something Deb would do.
That's 100% what I do. That's 100% how I do it.
So we zoomed it in so that way everyone can see easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, this is how I came up with it.
Oh, it's an action con. Okay, yeah.
This was omitted. See, it's Silk Spectre with Hitler.
Oh.
Yeah,
Queen.
wow.
Yes,
I love that.
Man, I wish
Picking him.
Yeah.
God, that'd be sick to see.
Yeah.
I would have loved to see
And
that.
That's the comedian. That's exactly. This
That's
is
pre-Thomas Wayne.
And the kiss scene. Look.
So good.
Oh.
Oh.
So do you glue in those reference pictures?
Oh,
yeah. I just put those in. I pull them out of magazines or wherever I find, and then like a lot of comic book stuff.
that's amazing.
Wow.
Do the pictures go in first and then you draw the
Kind of at the same time.
same? Okay.
Kind of at the same time. Yeah, and then there's more. Like that's Dr. Manhattan being created. There's JFK being shot.
Oh, wow.
So that's the Bruder film.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Sorry, JFK. It is beautiful.
Yeah.
No, like the work is just beautiful.
I was wondering why she's calling killing of JFK beautiful. Let's
I mean, it's
That's
the cinematography of it.
It's a guion.
Oh,
This was the Studio 54 scene that
Oh.
I really love.
That's
that.
awesome.
That was really cool. That. And then that's look, directed by Zack Snyder.
Yeah, we know that guy.
Yeah.
I don't know who that guy is. Never
I
heard
don't
of him.
know how to do it, but yeah. And then it explodes, and then pull back.
Oh.
So
That's how I came up with it.
As easy as that.
Yeah, all those shots, and then at the end of it,
you make it sound so easy.
Just a disclaimer: when I said it's beautiful, I mean the entire
I understand.
Yeah.
Just wanted to put that out there.
That's cool. You're good.
We understand.
If someone's confused about that, they have another problem. They have another But
Yeah.
When can the rest of the
I think there's I don't know. If, there's a lot. I mean, I have like a whole bookshelf of these books, that they're. So I don't know.
Kind of your life's work that you could maybe anthologize and share with.
Narrating the Bible.
Rodrigo Jr. says it's like God narrating the Bible.
I started to draw. Okay, so like basically the story of Justice League.
Yes, he does love that part. True. Hi, my name's Zack Snyder. Like, we don't know who the fuck is talking.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Not anything.
Debbie's behind the camera as you're filming that, going
again. Come on.
There
are so many awesome outtakes of Debbie yelling at me.
Oh my God! Can you get that all on DVD so we can watch it?
Just where I go, hey everybody, I'm Zach. No.
I would watch all of her outtakes.
There's this
She's like, do it again. Do it. Don't. You're doing that. You're saying I was like, okay.
Now I feel better about saying
Yeah.
There's this running gag in Doctor Who where the former prime minister in Doctor Who is always like Harriet Jones, prime minister, and holds up her ID badge, and everyone's like, "We know who you are." That's almost like I don't know about anyone else, but Nana and I are usually on the phone talking if we're not together when you post something, and you'll post a video or something, be like, "Hi guys, Zack Snyder." We're like, "We know who you are."
Yeah.
I'm Zack Snyder.
Yes. Before we move off the topic of Debbie really quick, I did I'm kind of a podcast freak, so I listened to Chameleon.
Oh, you did?
Oh, so did I.
So my favorite thing is that it's very clear that Debbie did not do that podcast for her own self-aggrandizement, but because she's pissed off.
Yeah, well,
She's just out for her.
People who got hurt
in that industry, those are her friends.
And people who are trying to come up in the industry. It's like,
yeah, she's, that shows you what kind of person Debbie is. It's not for herself. It's for these new people coming into the industry. It's for her colleagues and future colleagues. It shows you what kind of heart she has.
She does not play any mess. She does not want anyone to get taken advantage of. She hates that more than anything. She is a very strong advocate for people to, be done right by. And I think that that's a great quality.
She has a big heart, genuine heart.
She goes mom mode.
Very genuine. What's that?
She goes mom mode.
Oh yeah, hard mom mode for everybody, which is good.
Zach, one thing. I'm writing a novel, a book.
Okay.
And I want you to be the director. Okay. I just want to. Yes.
You want to direct it?
No, you. He wants you to direct it when it's a film.
The movie of the book.
Yes, in my book self, I want you to be the director because my grandma passed away, and I'm writing a sci-fi book, and I know if this book needs to have a movie, I want Zach to do it. Because I know I know the essence of my grandma.
That's a verbal agreement. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That there's a lot of people witnessing this. So.
Yeah, because I know the essence of my grandma, you will do it perfectly.
Oh, okay, awesome. I was gonna say, when you're on the set with Guillermo del Toro, and I come on and be like, "Hey, you said
I've got you on camera, girl."
Yeah, remember this? And you'd be like, "Yeah, but that was."
Yeah.
It was.
I was drunk.
I was drunk.
I showed the Heineken, so I'm my contract is null and void.
Don't worry, my mom will remember.
Then we can say release the Lorena cut.
Yeah,
that's
good. Well,
Chelsea has an important question, don't you, Chelsea?
Yeah, I have a question I can ask. I saw that thing pop up. Okay. This is kind of like off topic too. I know in July they announced that you were doing an anime series for Netflix.
Yep.
And I wanted to ask if you had any favorite anime that you watched, or if you're into anime.
I am into anime. I watch. Listen, my favorite anime though. Listen, we watch all of I gotta say that I love all. Probably Spirited Away is my favorite animated movie.
Yes.
So, and we watch.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong. You just literally can't go wrong. And so I would have to say, it's that. Even though, yes, I've watched Last Airbender, and I've watched a lot of those shows. I go back to probably that stuff as my favorite stuff.
Evangelion.
Ghibli. Yeah.
All the G Kids, all the Ghibli Studio stuff is really
Avatar: The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra is my lifeblood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen all of those all those shows.
Have you gotten a chance to at least watch the trailer for Netflix's Blood of Zeus? Because I felt like that was kind of their way of hinting that they're going to be doing more of this, because you and Jay are doing more mythology, and it was so good.
and our Norse thing is like very different. I mean, it's like that's cool. But like, what we're doing is going to be pretty special and different.
Nice.
Very, very adult.
I wanted.
It's super adult.
Well, so is Zeus was definitely adult. Someone got beheaded within 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Like blood spraying it was great though. It was a really, not just the beheading. I mean, the whole show was amazing. And I was just thinking about how if this is the direction, is this why why they got you and Jay on board, because it was so serious and so adult and everything. I figured that they must be doing this for more than just like Norse and Greek, and it's going to be so cool.
Yeah, no, we're really excited about our North thing. It's really cool, and the stories are great. The scripts are amazing, and I'm really excited about it because I think it's. And even just the style is just really fun and just art forward, art in the front as far forward as possible. For me, it's like there's no reason to do it unless you're really pushing it and making something cool, because otherwise, I mean, we do a lot of crazy stuff. So if you're going to get me to make an animated film, you really got to go all the way.
You got to give him the reins to do.
So you're I know you shared some of your creations with us and your creative process tonight, and I just wanted to do a shameless Cole promo because Cole sent me these.
Yes.
So good.
Oh, cool.
Zach has a pair somewhere.
I do. So good.
I don't know how the eyeshadow makes it look more like her, and I don't know why.
Yeah,
but
I was messaging Ray Fisher the other day because I made a Funko of Victor before he turns into Cyborg, and I was saying to him, so this all I was explaining it because I know he probably didn't know I make Funko, so I was explaining I was like, so this all started because I got really upset that Funko had not made a Zack Funko yet.
Yeah, we've been on Twitter asking for a Zack Funko. Like anytime they ask maybe once or twice a month, and we're always asking for you, Zack. And there's all of us, our whole fandom is, and still
I literally have hundreds of these. Okay, I have hundreds of Funko Pops, and an official Zack Snyder one is just like one on my list.
And
like,
they always
I would trade all of my other ones in.
Like asking us on Twitter, who do you want next? They ask every month.
Zack Snyder
always wins. Like
when
we
they
have the
call
most
me,
votes.
like, hey, we want to make it. I'm gonna be like, you know what? Forget it. It's too late.
We want it.
There's a fan art somewhere that I saw that someone did of you that for ages was my fave picture to use for if I was going to be writing about you or your work. I would use this picture where you're doing the Superman ripping your shirt open and it's got the symbol. So that's what inspired that Funko. That's actually
isn't that from my
like you're ripping your shirt, like
yeah.
Superman.
That's a Clark Kent Smallville body with a
I know what you're talking about.
A Blade Runner 2047 agent's head.
Okay.
It was really funny. I went onto Amazon and I wrote into the search bar Funko with beard, and that was the first one I saw, and I was like, so they've already made his head. Zack already.
I saw it last December, I believe. It was like last year. I saw that artwork. So
yeah.
But what can we do to just expedite it? Because they ask us, we're gonna. Your name always wins. So why aren't they doing it? Like, come on, get it over with.
You could always order one from me. I'm not shameless plug. Anyway.
Dr. Funko on Etsy.
I also, Amanda, show him Steven and you.
So don't be mad.
What?
Someone ripped off Steven's glasses. Okay.
Oh no.
Really?
So I made a Funko of Amanda and her hubby Steven, and I thought I super glued the glasses good enough, but I guess
you did. But toddlers are very.
They're aggressive.
They're very, yeah.
Toddlers.
There's Steven with his crazy beard.
That's pretty good.
Sans glasses. Yeah. And like, yeah, it's accurate.
It's funny. One day I looked at my little brother at dinner and I was like, he's discount Steven
How
Cole.
cute.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like she made one for me as well with the hijab, and it was so endearing to see it. And it was like the way she got the hijab on the Funko Pop was really like, it really warmed my heart.
That's yours and you're wearing it?
Yes.
Yeah. So Cole has actually made Funkos of different members of, not just you and Debbie, but like
I've made
Funko.
I love it. It's like an honor.
I will.
Really a badge of honor.
I'm gonna make a post later on Vero with the my Zack Snyder's Justice League line of Funkos I've done with people cut from the movie, except one. One of them is Lex Luthor from BVS, but that's because we've already established I love him. But my favorite one that I've done so far is
Justice League. So that's fine.
But he's got hair still, so it doesn't really. I need to do another one.
Right.
But for my favorite one I've done so far is I did inspired off of Harry Lennox, Martian Manhunter, with him halfway is Harry, half is Martian.
Yeah.
So yeah, the reason why I've got like dozens of Funkos in my kitchen because I started making ones of you and I got addicted to doing this. So now my dad doesn't know what to do about it. So if you're I'll just tell him to blame you.
When are you going to get the finished Manhunter design?
I don't know.
Yeah, when are you, Zach?
That's the one that
Wait, you don't have it.
No.
Well, you have the finished Funko now.
Oh, no, I have the Funko that I made it. Like I finished that one.
And what was he based on? Just like
it was just based on his usual look as the I just watched Justice League Unlimited again.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry, nothing leaked from your movie.
No.
You know, Harry Lennox is very hard to crack. Very hard to crack. I used to harass him. Well, not harass him, but like, you know, Martian Manhunter. Politely pester him about Martian Man.
Everyone,
and not even use Lois gifts, like come on, tell me the answer type of look.
And then it upgraded to the lasso of Hestia. You're just like,
that could go on a black shirt. I guess
it definitely could.
Yeah. Oh my God, yes.
Yes. So many people are going to get tattoos of this. That is.
I was just thinking that.
Like, Meg, let's go. Let's meet in the middle. Let's get Kat.
Be my first tattoo.
We're all going to get tattoos in Chicago. Yes.
I mean, Cole could make a really cool Martian Manhunt.
What's that? What was that?
What was that?
That was just a drawing, so it's not really. Yeah.
I saw a lot of green.
Green.
I think it was like a Martian Manhunter green.
It was a little bit.
It's Martian Manhunter green.
Yeah, it's a tease. That's a little
tease.
Green shot.
Yes.
I sent you.
Like, are you okay with it?
Yeah, I'm great.
I sent you on Vero the Funko.
Okay, awesome.
Oh my God. Everyone
I have a question, but it's like
everybody watching is literally having a Funko right now.
I think by the time we get off the stream, somebody will be able to like just clip the window of yours and zoom in on it, and it's gonna be all over the Twitter. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
that's why he's
Najid is screen grabbing it right meow.
Because I missed it.
Meow.
Wow.
Where's Kissy? Kissy, say meow.
It's pretty low res, and it's just a drawing. Like,
No, it's so funny. Some people in the chat keep asking what's the rate going to be, like the maturity rating on your cut, and I'm thinking, guys, what the hell? This is Zack Snyder. If he can do rated,
it better be as mature as it can get, Zach.
I mean, rated R, rated X, triple X, I'd be happy.
Triple X.
That was Watchmen with Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah. It's not. We haven't held back. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's parademons, so it's hard to say. I mean, a lot of them get pretty messed up. But anyway, yeah, I don't know what the rating's going to be. We haven't really given it to anyone. So
I mean, it's going to be mature around then if you can. I mean, that's just how you roll. I mean, Watchmen, the ultimate cut was pretty dark.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it's just. I think.
My God. Someone already grabbed the screenshot. Thank you. Batman, if you're listening, he was also one of our finalists for the JusticeCon cosplay contest. He does an amazing bat flick, just saying. Thank you for that. You are now my favorite person because I missed that. Zach.
Exclusive Zach.
Zach, I would like to reiterate what we're all thinking. You're amazing. This looks amazing. This is anything related to what
But I have one more question before you go. Because it's November and Thanksgiving is coming up. Yeah. So what's your favorite Thanksgiving item, a Thanksgiving dish?
You're just trying to divide the fandom again with food.
Yeah, it's a food fight. It's
Thanksgiving. We cannot not talk about Thanksgiving.
Yeah, sorry. This is like it has to be just like it's classic. Well, I'll tell you what it is. It's the day after Thanksgiving. It's a roll. It's maybe a Hawaiian roll with
leftovers,
turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, cranberry sauce.
Yes, there it is.
The day after, like the leftover sandwich. Right?
Leftover.
Yes.
That's the what. That's
I do like that.
Cranberry sauce
with the cranberry sauce on the sandwich.
Yeah, that's one of my
favorites. It
favorites.
just tastes better that way because it's just kind of
on a roll. I think if you order it somewhere, you say, "Give me Thanksgiving on a roll," and they make that.
I think it's overnight the flavors get in a little more, and it just tastes better to me.
Chris,
well, Thanksgiving it's a little too formal, right? So, pineapple pizza on a hot
dog.
No.
No, you're crossing a line now. You're crossing lines there are lines that you can't.
I said no to pineapple.
Dog with pineapple, like a cheap. I could see it.
Pineapple only has one purpose for me, and that's the only purpose that I will drink pineapple juice for. That's it.
Yeah.
What about you know that thing they make at a lot of people have at Thanksgiving? You know, it's kind of like it's sweet potatoes, but the marshmallows are kind of crisped over the top.
Yeah.
That's kind of casserole.
It looks pretty, but it's kind of gross.
The foreigners are like, what the
Yeah, I mean, yes, that's exactly what I just thought.
Like
this is your next content.
On top of it, what is
I just eat the top sometimes because it's marshmallow.
Yeah.
Nah, I like the sweet potatoes without the marshmallow. I had that once.
I mean, I like it too, but I like to eat the top first, the sweet part, and then go do the sweet potatoes. Yeah. I eat like a little girl. That's what my whole family says. They're like, you eat like a little girl. Like you just pick out whatever the sweet things first, and then, Lucky Charm cereal. Yeah. Lucky Charm cereal. I will just sometimes pick out all the marshmallows first.
Of course you will.
They sell it that way. You can buy that on Amazon.
Favorite foods.
Normal.
I still eat the cereal later, but.
So, Fatma, what were you trying to say?
So, Reese's isn't a British thing in general, but we do have them in stores now. And I tried the dark chocolate Reese's, and it's not as dark as our normal dark chocolate. And your normal milk chocolate in America is super, super sweet. So when I was trying the dark one, I was like, I get why
dark chocolate in America is like
it's really good, and it has like a really like chocolatey taste as opposed to the sweet taste that you get with
it's
the
no
milk
higher
one.
than 65%.
So I completely understand you.
You know, as a person who moved to the States,
you can get some.
Europeans don't like
like how high is your percentage of dark chocolate? Fatma, like do you have
dark chocolate is quite dark.
Like does it tell you the percentage?
You can get like 90% dark chocolate in the shop. And, like
here, like at the stores here, dark chocolate you can get like 65%, 75%. I rarely see anything. I have to go to a specialty store to get anything 80% or higher for dark chocolate.
Yeah, no,
so it's readily get 95 and 85% in the stores. But when I tried it, it was just like your dark chocolate is almost our milk chocolate. Which I completely understand, and I actually prefer the dark chocolate Reese's, and I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah, dark chocolate.
The fact that you're eating peanut butter is a big deal. Let's just be honest.
Peanut butter,
the antioxidants in dark chocolate.
It's not natural.
Zach, I have to tell you something about Nana. She hates peanut butter, and it's weird to me.
Yeah, I know.
I can eat peanut butter from the jar.
It's
but
the perfect salty sweet. It's so good.
I grew up on peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. That's just kind of ingrained. And
I want to say that.
I can tell my son here is feeling exposed.
Zach, I have a question about food. I do have a question about food actually.
Right.
So you grew up in Wisconsin.
Cheesehead.
Wisconsin. And I want to know what your essential Wisconsin meal is. Like, what is it? A brat?
Probably just a brat.
Beer.
Just a brat.
You grew up in Wisconsin.
No,
Nash has this on a side window.
Just like a brat at Lambeau. You go to Lambeau football game. You order a brat and a beer. That's Wisconsin.
Okay, but
which beer?
You went to school in Jersey, so what's your Jersey meal?
Which beer?
Oh, Jersey meal. Oh, geez.
Better be a bagel.
I guess it's just pizza on the boardwalk, I would suppose.
Pizza or a bagel with Taylor ham. It's Taylor ham, not pork roll.
No.
Just saying.
So you grew up as a fan of the Packers.
Yeah.
And then he changed his mind and he learned better, right?
Mm-hmm. you came to Chicago and you shot there, and then you suddenly became a fan of the Bears, right?
Let's not go crazy.
Okay, this is proof right here, guys. Zack Snyder is human. He is a Packers fan.
It's his hometown.
All right, listen.
My mind is still blown.
Wait, guys, Zach, what were you saying?
I'm going to take off.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming and hanging out.
Listen, we'll do it again. That was awesome. Let's see how we excited for the 17th. Start thinking about that. It's coming.
Yes.
There's a couple other things I'm going to give you guys for the 17th, so keep an eye out.
On the 17th or before the 17th?
Hopefully, like just before, like
a little before.
Really help me to help close this half mil, because it's just so exciting and it's so.
We'll be pushing your shirt. We're gonna make. I'm surprised that I'm surprised no one's reported that ink has crashed again, because last time we got a shirt.
Every time they're like, you know what we're going to do with the website this time? We have triple the servers. There's no way it'll crash.
And then
challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.
I can just picture you taking a drink like it's going to crash. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for coming, Zach.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We love you.
Best.
Have a great night.
You are.
You are the best.
Stop
We'll
it.
see you on the timeline. Us United.
Thank
All
you
right.
for everything.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. He's so awesome.
That was
So,
an experience.
full disclosure to you girls and our audience, Zach had agreed to come for 30 minutes and stayed for 2 hours.
Wow. Honestly, he's so he's amazing, and you can't stop this. Like, it's just listening, watching what he does, absolutely everything. Bearing in mind it's 2 a.m. here, and I was tired.
You're not going to bed. You're not.
How are you supposed to sleep now?
3 a.m.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I don't have.
I don't know.
Hi, Mercury. Hi, Landon.
I'm so glad you could be here, Loretta. I'm so glad.
And
Did
you
everybody have fun today, though? Like,
Yeah. It's like it's so
Coming
cool.
early this year, everybody.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
every
absolutely.
time, babe. Every time, guys.
Every time.
Okay.
I'm the only one who doesn't. I haven't cried. I don't know what's wrong with me.
I'm about to.
I
Who
was
hasn't cried?
so mad. I was looking
It's me neither, Kat.
because he asked
Who?
about
Me neither.
when he
Amanda and Nash.
You know, he was like looking at his phone, and I almost like.
Okay, so Nash, me,
so
and
cute.
Amanda have never cried. Is that correct?
I
I mean, I
guess.
cry all the time. I
I
just
cried.
can't
It
bring
was so
myself to
funny.
do
I
it.
cry after.
No, I cry all the time, but I can never cry. Like I just, I don't know. I sound like a brat
I'm
saying
too
this, but
happy
I
to
don't know.
cry.
No,
I'm just
but
too excited.
when he was asking Cole about what design did you get from Martian Manhunter, and he was just like looking at his phone, I was like, is he really? I was like, is he really?
I saw Megan Bucknell.
I was like, that's not gonna happen. We're not.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yes.
I was
Thank
so
you,
mad
Ben.
because he was like,
Hit the
he
like
said-
button and subscribe.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Exactly.
Oh, Chelsea!
Chelsea has
You
suitors.
got a boyfriend.
Ooh.
Sorry, but Chelsea is going to
You-
literally. If the women in this stream are single, they're probably dating me in secret. So just, putting that out there. They're taken.
And my
So-
Amazons would actually try to like pre-screen you before you want to date me. So
Oh yes, there is a heavy screening on all
Let's
Amazon.
just do
For
a
sure.
A lengthy
Cole,
application
Nana, Meg,
process.
Danny, Nash, they would give you the whole questionnaire
I'm
rundown.
looking
So
up your criminal history. I'll find it. Trust me.
Can we just do
We'll
a
need a DNA
rundown of everything that Zach just
So
showed us?
Zach just casually shared with us about Gingers. I forget the name again already. I'm so itchy.
Ginger and
Sergeant
Friend
Gingers.
Ginger.
So we
Yeah.
heard that Jason Momoa apparently wanted to be Batman. I need that audition tape now.
Yeah, he auditioned for Batman.
oh,
The shirt, the
who would
first
have
shirt.
that audition tape?
Yeah, the
Sketchbook.
shirt.
We've seen Watchmen sketchbooks.
Watchmen sketchbook.
With the- oh my god,
Silk
with the
Spectre
Hitler?
taking out
Silk
fucking
Hitler.
Hitler.
I
Yeah.
love that part. That was, oh my god, I love that.
Amanda.
And then the Martian Manhunter review.
Yeah, and then Martian
By the way,
Manhunter.
Someone said it's already on Reddit.
I don't know if you guys could tell when he said, have you seen the full design? Like, as a joke. I know he was joking, but I felt like my soul left my body. And
My heart.
I
My
could
like-
see it leave your body.
like
Yeah.
my face went blank. I was like, huh?
That's why I was like, I mean, she could make you one, and then he just showed it, and I was like,
It
there
was
we
funny,
go.
like,
He just
Okay.
casually flipped over his phone to the screen. It's
I know he wasn't
Yeah.
paying attention to anything we were saying. He was just scrolling, looking for it.
Aaron, don't worry. The stream will be uploaded afterwards, so you can rewatch it.
Yeah, and also it'll be available offline if you just like to listen to it.
Oh my god!
Thank
Holy
you.
fuck!
That was incredible.
This was a dream.
Hi,
Like,
June.
honestly,
I'm so glad
Wait,
you
there's
came
that
here.
cool footage. Steven, it got shot. It got filmed. It got filmed.
Steven, find
Silk
it.
Spectre.
Go and play
Steven,
it right now.
retweet
Find
it
it.
right now.
I mean, he
Find
shoots pretty
it. I
draws,
wanna
so
see
Find it.
that.
Send it.
All right, everyone.
And then somebody can like take, like edit Trump's like face onto there.
Oh my
Make
god.
it a meme. Make it a meme.
Where's Fran?
Oh.
Where's Fran? We need somebody.
Fran
get
can do
on
that.
the
Like
line.
just make it into like a meme, like something like that, you know.
Somebody get Fran on the line. We need him.
Holy
Meg, are you hiding behind your mic because you're still crying? Get out. Get out.
no, my eyes are dry now.
Jessica, by the way, thank you so much. You know what for.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Jessica is
Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you,
Great
Jessica.
work. Thank you, Jessica.
We gifted
Thank you.
Jessica with great power, and she has used it very responsibly. She's been
Oh, yeah.
she's
100
been
shirts
Oh my
already.
god.
Oh my
Yeah.
Did you guys
Wow,
even
that's so good.
Okay, now I'm gonna cry.
I know.
We'll get them before Zach posts about them because then it's gonna crash again.
Also, if you're still here, Batmax,
So did he say that?
Batmax, I need to thank you again for grabbing that so fast because
Yeah.
I was sending
You
a
was.
picture to Zach and I was in the middle of that and I looked and then the girls gasped and I looked up and I was like, what did I miss? I was so I don't know if you could tell, but my heart shattered. I was so upset for a moment. And then I opened Twitter and it's already there and I was like, I love you.
How the fuck am I supposed to sleep tonight?
Okay, guys.
We went from hot air balloons and morning wood.
Okay.
Double dose of melatonin
It was nice having
from the good nurse.
It was nice having you, Lorena. It was honestly.
This is
It
the
was
first time I got
amazing.
to
Thank
talk to
you.
Lorena in person. She's like,
You know,
like
we have to
more
sign
prettier
off
in
in 2
person and
hours.
to talk to. Like you're, you know, like when you just see pictures, but then like you see video, like you're just even more prettier in person.
Okay, ladies.
Yeah.
Night.
Oh, I love you all, girl.
Have to sign off. We've
Have a
been here
good
for
night. International Good Night.
Oh my god.
Have fun
Good
not
night.
sleeping. We love you.
I love you all.
Bye.